G'day everybody and welcome to another episode of Automotive Carnage. In today's episode, we are going bush yet again to go find some more treasures in this wonderful outback of Australia that we have around us. So I know at the end of my last episode, I mentioned do we do some more work on the Cressida or do we see if we can get the old HR wagon up and running? Now unanimously, a lot of you said get the HR wagon running. She's an old red motor, there's no reason why it can't get started. I have since gone to investigate and realized I'm still missing a few small bits and pieces. So I do apologize if you're expecting the HR wagon, but we will be doing that next week. Hopefully all the bits and pieces that I needed will have arrived by then. So in the meantime, I've been tipped off to another spot where we actually need to get some of those parts that we are missing. Oh gosh, this road's going a bit rocky. Sorry, concentrating. So yeah, we'll go see if there's any of these bits and pieces that we need. And ooh, what's that? Check this out, guys. Can you see that? It's a little Daihatsu scamp thing, Bobby. Roll the intro, and then we'll go check that out. So I'm used to seeing FJ40s out and about here, but not little Daihatsus. Check this beast out. It just looks like someone's taken an FJ75 and just like put it in the dryer for too long. The thing's just shrunk down. Check out the cool curve on the door. Oh, that's definitely not the head from the Daihatsu. What's that? Hang on, put that in my pocket. Oh, I should be wearing my gloves again. We're playing in the bush. What's that? Holden red motor head by the looks of it. Cute little tray. I guess she was a stock bull rig with the roll bar the way that is. We got anything left inside? Oh, yeah, a few little switches and knobs. Bit of rust, few bullet holes. Yeah. Just a cool little find. As I said, it's not every day you see an awesome little Daihatsu like this out in the bush. Chrome rings around the headlights. Chassis alright. Oh, except for where they've gas axed bits and pieces off there. It's going to be windy out here today. All right, so we'll carry on. We need to go a little bit further. We're kind of in the middle of a creek at the moment, as you can see. And we need to go on the other side of the creek, down that way. Why am I giving you directions? Just come with me. Come with me. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to try to drive and film at the same time here. And there's quite a bit of debris around us, which is awesome. It's always great to find bits and pieces of random household junk or automotive junk lying around in the bush. It generally means someone stored stuff here sometime in the past, and so that means we should find vehicles. Just like that one over there. I'm not sure you can pick it out yet. All right, let's get up ahead. Fast forward here a little bit. So there's a lot of quartz here too. This would have been good gold country. All right, what have we got up here? Oh, where's it gone? It's in the trees at the moment. Here we go. Whatever it is, it's on its roof. We've got springs, we've got scissor jacks, we've got bits of pieces lying on the ground. All right, let's get out and go see what it is. All right, so I haven't been out here yet. So you're coming along with me for the first time. Now what have we got here? SLX, that's a Gemini, isn't it? If we look at that. Is that a Gemini? I think that's a Gemini. I think we need to roll that over. How cool. What generation is this? Oh, look, here we go. I guess that answers that question. She is indeed a Gemini. What generation? I don't know, actually. Growing up in New Zealand, we didn't really get these. I actually don't know if we got them at all in New Zealand. If we did, there were not many. We used to get a lot of, these remind me of Vauxhall Chevettis. Those things are awesome little rear-wheel drive hatch things, light as anything. Chuck a rotary in those, chuck a blooming V8 in them, man, they would fly. Really cool cars. But yeah, Geminis, I don't know much about them. SLX, that means it's a higher spec model? I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look here. Right, so we've got disc brake front end, still have calipers on there, manual steering rack. Ooh, manual steering rack. that could be useful for future projects. We take that with us. Engine trans is gone. We have quite a bit of rust in the firewall there. The floors aren't too bad. Oh, except for that part right there in the middle, and that part right there in the middle. But check out this diff, how interesting. So we got drums on the rear, coil sprung. Can we use those shocks? Oh, those shocks are probably a bit old. Anyway, I'm just thinking of using the shocks on the rear of our Hilux diff in our Crusader. That's all. What's this? Still got the GM mud flaps on there. That's cool. But this, what's going on here? Why does that have such a long pinion on it? Long snout. Very, very interesting. So is that? Okay, and then that bolts right up in there. Interesting. I've never seen a setup like that before. That's really cool. All right, in the boot here, we got no boot floor left. That's fiberglass. That's intriguing. I want to really flip this car over now. Got the fuel tank in there. It has a fiberglass floor. That's someone's dodgy repair. Chicken mesh and fiberglass. Oh, now we have to flip this car over. That is hilarious. Look, we've still got the steering wheel, column, dash. Oh, let's flip it. Let's get this thing back over onto its side. We've got clear ground that way. So what we'll do is we'll tie around the B pillar on the other side there, drag it over, and fingers crossed, getting this one over is going to be a hang of a lot easier than that stupid EF Falcon that we did the other week. My gosh, that was irritating. Flipping that over, then find out the extension housing. Thank you everyone for letting me know. The extension housing was completely wrong and different. Anyway, close that door. Let's flip this sucker over. All right, so I'm by myself today. I don't have my awesome little camera crew with me. They want to stay home and play Fortnite. So you can wait over there and watch the magic happen. I can never get over flipping cars. Whew. Dusty. And that's the way it should be. So much easier than that stupid Falcon. All right, let's have a closer look at this thing. I always like flipping cars and seeing like the different kinds of animals that have made nests underneath the roof. I feel kind of stink for kind of removing their nest, but anyway, they have a whole new home they can live in now on the right side up. Anyway, debris in the ground, we've got, oh, a gecko, let him go. Oh, okay, anyway, speaker surround. What's that? That's more in there too, is there? I don't know. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. So we've got the shifter boot, bit of rust, nothing much else here. All right, stand back and look at this. So what generation is this, guys? This is not the first or second gen, is it? As I say, I do not know my Geminis. Oh, look at that, we still have a tag in here. Push that backwards. Oh, mate. Oh, stay there. Okay, yes, we still have tags. So we've got a TE. So does that mean it's a TE Gemini engine, L13, M20 trans, GU8 rear axle. M20, is that the same M20 that you would find in a Tirana or a Kingswood of sorts? Not too sure there. So anyway, and then we've got this one up here, TE Gemini sedan, 1980. So 10th, what's that, October 1980. Awesome. So yeah, really good steering rack there. Tempting, could use it. Oh, it doesn't come in the right way. That steering shaft comes on the wrong side. We need that to be on the back of the cross member, but still could be useful. Look at that, it's still got an Isuzu logo on it. That's awesome. Okay, inside, what's it look like inside? Still got carpets, Gemini SLX dash, radial tune suspension. The radio is gone. Cluster's still on that side. We'll check that out soon. Handbrake. Oh, check out the cool speakers in the back parcel shelf there. Yeah, those are awesome. And our dodgy boot repair. How cool is this? So someone's just fiberglass matted the entire boot. Instead of like fixing it properly or putting some sheet metal in there. Nah, just get your fiberglass, mate. And we'll just make a whole new case for it. Oh, that's awesome. The first time I've ever seen that. That is hilarious. Is there anyone out there restoring TE Geminis? There might be a few parts here. Diff, springs. That's about all. There's not much else that can be used, let's be honest. What's the cluster look like? Are these clusters special for an SLX? We've got fuel, we've got a clock, and we've got kilometers. 75,000 kilometers on the dash. So that's really cool. Yeah, anyway. Found a Gemini. That's the first Gemini that we have found. And relatively good shape. I mean, it's got, yeah, rust in the roof and everything, but yeah, that's all good. Okay, let's move on because that is not actually the vehicle we came looking for. So we shall keep going for a wander out yonder in that bush. There's not a vehicle out here somewhere apparently, so we'll go find it. All right, so let's carry on our little adventure in the bush here. Got a little bit sidetracked there. We ended up doing a live stream just before. So thank you to everyone who joined in on the Father's Day live stream and commented. Matt, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. It's great to know that system actually works. So anyway, as I said, there's two vehicles here we can look at. One was the Gemini, and now the other one is fantastic because this one we can use parts to get our wagon not running, but driving again. So without further ado, HR sedan in relatively straight-ish and complete state for a bush find. So this is definitely one of the better preserved ones we have found. We still have our rear diff, which is exactly what we're after. We need that axle right there. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out today without too much hassle. And then we've got a lot of chrome around the rear window. That's a Premier trim piece, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then rear bumper's a bit twisted and bent in there. Boots in relatively good shape. We still have license plates on there. SA plates. Chrome is in great condition. Doors are potentially usable. There's a few bit of rust coming down the bottom there. Guards, this one, it looks good until you look a bit closer and you realize that you've got rust starting to form down here as they normally do, and a whole bunch of bog repairs going on here. That's like really thick bog repairs going on. Right, and then we've got front bumper is in pretty nice shape. Unfortunately, that is the one I don't need. I need the one for the other side on my wagon, I think, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have that complete. Obviously, engine and trans is gone. Tags, we have one missing and we've got the other two body tags there, so we're not able to accurately identify exactly what engine and trans combination it had. Dash gate, engine mounts, I'm sure someone will be able to tell us from that picture what's going on here, what engine trans did it run. Guard on this side is looking a lot better. Still got the original undercoat here. It's all tin, there's a little bit of rust down the bottom there, good chrome stripping. Yeah, we've got, it's a drum front, so can't have been a decent engine in here. Got bench seats, air cleaner. Oh, look at the clusters on there, beautiful. That is fuel, handbrake, temp oil lights, so definitely not an X2 grill. Sorry, not grill, that's a dash. Definitely not an X2 dash, but still in nice condition. Probably reusable for sure. Horn button in good condition as well. So a couple of nice little trim pieces. Floors absolutely had it. Does have the vinyl floor, so that's not going to help any rust issues. We have a knife, so cool. Rear seat's gone. We've got one of the wheels over here. Let's go around the other side again. Pop the roof. It's caved in there. I wonder what's happened there. That's quite a long push down from whatever that is. That's interesting. Bit of home job there. So that guard is really good. So that's like a couple $100 just in that guard there. But anyway, I want to see what the boot looks like. Let's go pop that. Really nice example. It's not quite restorable. I don't think you'll worry about restoring this with the way that floor is. But drag car, yeah man, for sure. This would be a perfect candidate. Oh look, here we go. It's not the 186 logo, is it? Nah. It can't be because it's got drums. Well, then again, it might be. I don't know, is that 186 been there? Holden, I'm not sure if it's a special or not. And we can't get them. So that's a shame. So I wonder what's in there. I wonder if there's any good parts in there. Anyway, what we came for is that axle. We don't even want the whole diff. We just want that. Ooh, and that still rotates. So that's good news for us. So we'll undo those bolts and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll just be able to pull that out. Job done. We're out of here. So you might be asking yourself, why are we not saving this particular vehicle? Well, quite frankly, all I need is that red axle to go into the diff of our HR wagon. And also I have a friend in town who absolutely loves HR wagons, so I've told him the location of it and he's going to come out and rescue it for himself. So under stipulation I said, oh, I need the axle. You get the rest of the car, I just really need that axle to get my wagon up and running. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get that axle out so we can put our wagon on all four wheels. Alright, that right there is how you get a stubborn axle out of a stubborn car, bush style. Can't pull it up by hand, strap a tie down to it, tie it to the back of the vehicle and go bush. Bloody painful thing. We ended up bending my blooming pry bar just trying to yank it out there when I had the tie down tied around that. My gosh, that did not want to give up, but boing, boy, this shootout, that was good fun to watch. Anyway, I'm going to pack that up. I'm going to pack that up. I'm going to kick this into pain in the butt. Clean up my mess, and then that will be all for this episode of Automotive Carnage. Tune in next week when we put the stubborn axle into the HR wagon and we get the bloody HR wagon going. Fingers crossed, it should work anyway. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, catch you guys then. See you later.